Alright, now we're going. So this is part 4 of our collaboration. This is Pine.Marten.
I am CookieSquirrel.
And time for the fun to begin.
Oh boy. More psychological horror that's not yet psychological horror. Not yet, anyways.
Not yet.
This is gonna be terrifying when it... Where did that go? I'm missing pieces of my mouse. This is a great start already. Shine in my face. Okay. We're going Sayori, so... happy and depressed. And a mixture between bittersweet stuff. We must be writing some really depressing poems.
Sorry, I'm getting to it. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in. Oh, shit.
Well, excuse me. Don't worry, I just walked in. I just walked into...
Were you practicing piano again?
Mouse Saturday.
Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound like a bit Sayori all of a sudden. I was just about to say, that's where Sayori jumps and goes, ooh.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
I hate seafood. That sounds so gross.
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid?
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
You, of all people?
Of all people? Whoa!
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people?
Called it.
Because! It's right in your name!
It is.
Monica! Eh? That's not how you say my name at all! Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions are as fun as Yuri's and Sayori's anyway. Excuse me.
Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
I'm sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh. Is everything okay?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile, which is probably a lie.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Okay, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised. I'm not the one asking you, Kay. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about her well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Yeah, are you sure about that? She seemed like she kind of wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kay.
Aww. Me? Little me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
What?
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than... Oh, it's not any different now than it has always been.
You're so funny, Kay. Have you thought that maybe you're always seeing her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I've said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try to think about it for now.
Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it. I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up in front of her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice quiet so I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it just feels like I'm behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Well, why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I feel like clicking Sayori first this time is a mistake. But I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm dumb.
This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Kay.
Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Uh, of course! Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Nap or something?
No, that's silly! Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Kay? I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end...
Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else.
Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I know I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier when I'm thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Kay. I don't deserve this.
This is where it starts getting bad.
You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Why am I being nice? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori? I glanced around the room to make sure no one has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Kay. It's just a little rain cloud.
It's so sad.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles for everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I feel like that was a mistake. I know what depression looks like. That's not good. I feel like I should have clicked Monica first. Dang it! Ah! I'm just full of mistakes today.
This one's alright.
Alright?
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course, at least I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyways? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you.
Oh.
And Suki's elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking. Please don't hurt me, little girl.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
Yeah, hitting me is joking, alright. How the hell hell do you call it a joke? It seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Mitsuki.
Anyway.
Mitsuki holds her poem out for me like nothing ever even just happened.
I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today, I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's see your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy cell, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be your side, you'll own beach, your own escape. You'll learn to love yourself again.
Is this to Yuri?
I swear to God, it sounds like it is.
Hey, Yuri, you're...
Yeah. Felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome!
Yeah.
Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
Well,
No, I want you to finish that sentence.
well, you know, this is a challenge now. I'm tempted to write something very negative about the beach. It involves sharks in a very metaphoric way. It's called "Don't go to the beach at night in the middle of an after party because you get roofied."
Yeah, that's no bueno. Let's not.
I'm so tempted now. It's just challenge, Natsuki. You challenged me to my poetic of making negative oceans.
Well, it has something to do with the ocean in general, so nope, not a chance.
What is it? That song from Blue October. I'm just a normal boy that sank when I fell overboard. My ship would leave the country, but I'd rather swim ashore.
Yeah, if I went overboard, I'd just be dead. I'd just kill myself. No, I wouldn't do that.
That one's a sad song. And it's by the ocean. I proved you wrong. Okay, continue.
Ocean Avenue was a sad song.
Yeah?
I mean, it really wasn't sad in the terms of it, but lyric-wise. So you decided to write about the beach first, then came up with the message later?
Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy.
She is trying to impress you, I agree.
Well, it's not like I care.
It's not like I care, Baka.
Baka, I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too.
Someone's trying to impress somebody.
But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Oh my god, this cheery music needs to go away, because I keep finding myself just... I'm going to skip over Yuri, but go straight to Monica for once. Should I? Do I break the cycle? Yes, I break the cycle because what's her face went away? Sayori went away.
Hey, Kay. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
No, talk about Sayori. Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see.
Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
It's kind of funny.
How so?
No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day.
We're plagiarizing off each other.
I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time with her lately, haven't you?
I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her in the past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together.
I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little bit off today?
Yeah? Did she tell you something?
Well... Okay, you haven't been flirting with her, have you?
Me? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do.
Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her.
Bum 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 bum. Foreshadowing.
Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since she joined the club. What could happen all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Show me your poem. Alright.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought, and here I am, a feather. Lost adrift, the sky victim of the currents of the wind, day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Ooh.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into that. That's a lie.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical.
Paradoxical.
Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I've noticed. It seems like everybody in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
There are more problems here than we see.
Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures.
Some are. Just saying that.
I think you know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Is it going to be another save if you fuck up?
Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Who are you, a radio broadcaster? Jesus. This lady. Ooh. Almost dropped my book. Yuri! Natsuki was writing about you.
Decided to try something different today?
I guess so. Is that good or bad?
Well, neither. I have my preferences. But it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that.
People do it all the time.
As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. Kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Eh? Why me?
Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
What?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it,
Overthinking?
being disliked.
Yuri,
What? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
alright. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay. Here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface under a clear blue... Chaotically? I can't read cursive, bruh.
It's fine, I know. It's hard for me too.
That's why I was like, I can't read script. I was like, me too, bro. Means preach it, brother. Preach it.
I need a big old pair of Coke glasses just for that. What's in front of me now?
Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma.
Do you want me to read this one?
The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore.
That was actually really pretty.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about.
Inane.
A name?
I'm sorry.
Oh, wow! A name thing to write about. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it.
She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes? Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing.
Okay, you three.
Yuri and Natsuki.
We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
My catchphrase. Catchphrase!
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Bum 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 bum, foreshadowing. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well, so she went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well?
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, okay, Kay. Okay, Kay. Go, walk her home.
So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
I agree. I'm an idiot. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Who?
That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so...
Yeah, I didn't see that one panning out at all.
Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing.
Eating fried squid.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes.
Close enough.
But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
That's so mean.
I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know?
Ooh, that's gonna strike chord. Natsuki.
Now, Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez, I can tell even now. I guess I never really gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Kay.
Me, I'm more useless than everybody. I'm the one who is truly useless. There you go. That's the right attitude.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be pretty apprehensive of that. I'd be really apprehensive. Appreciative. Whoa, wow. My dyslexia is getting really bad. I would be really appreciative of that.
Our next game will not be a text-based game then. That's... Sonic suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki mumbles a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Kay may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So, therefore...
The look on her face.
He may be more suited to assisting me with the decorations. Hold on! I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Kay too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Kay to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know?
Ooh.
So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Kay, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone is looking straight at me. Sayori's an option. Guess who I'm gonna pick? Actually, this is a great point to save, because I feel like I'm going to tremendously fuck up. Because I don't trust my decisions in the slightest. Let's make 2 saves, just in case. Can you see my mouse?
Yeah, I can see your mouse.
Okay. If I spend time with you, Sayori's going to be pissed. If I spend time with you, she's going to get even more depressed. If I spend time with you, both of you are going to be pissed off. But I don't know what Sayori's doing right now. And if I cheer Sayori up, thinking from a logical point, if I'm cheering Sayori up and she comes to help out with the decorations and stuff with, what's her face? And she's okay with working on her own, she can help one of the others and I can go help one of the others. I just want to go check on Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer to be helping Sayori. Oh god. Why did you say it like that, you buffoon? We're already neighbors, and...
But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Gee, do you really hate us that much?
Already blowing up in my face. No!
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult.
My character is officially an idiot. My character is just stupid. I feel like I'm gonna screw Yuri over, like mentally, because I'm gonna pick Natsuki.
The one that's like,
Yeah, because Sayori doesn't have much of an issue with her. She mostly has an issue with Yuri. Because every comparison she's made is to Yuri.
they're quite the gentleman.
I am compassionate in all things. Sympathetic, compassionate, empathetic, something around
Wow.
those terms. What? Leave me alone. I got feelings. This is a mistake too. I feel it in my bones. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and baking is fun. I have done baking on an occasion too. You guys make it sound like a lot of work, so it's probably use 2 people.
Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
I hope so.
Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay?
Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri?
Of course. I'm used to it after all.
My heart. My heart.
That's good.
Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad.
So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it.
Are you guys excited?
Yes! Everything's except the performance is going to be awesome.
I don't think that really counts.
What about you, Kay?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still soaking.
I feel like I've made a terrible mistake.
Do you want to load?
Yuri, please don't go kill yourself.
Do you want to load?
You're making it say, like, I want to load, like...
No, it just, like, the way you're like...
Every choice I make is going to damn me anyways. There's no good choices in this. This person does not handle things like a normal person would. I'm not a normal person, but...
Neither am I. I go after Yanderis.
Punch this stupid fly. Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not... I mean, it's not that big of a deal anyway, or anything. Well...
Well, it might not just be just that. I think Yuri just may be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. Aww, my person is normal.
That doesn't mean...
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look,
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming.
I love your... I can't believe I'm saying this. Like, you should be retching the whole time. And you're going to make everything a lot more fun and... Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
I'm just getting into character.
Welcoming.
I mean, the cupcakes will probably help out a lot too.
Smack this child.
But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction.
You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but...
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. People are going to see my reaction to this and being like, yeah, they want to smack the living shit out of Natsuki. Just like right on the back of the head. Just. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always makes everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Ah, the main character going on about his love interest.
I'm sorry for being dumb.
You know, I say that line. I say, I'm dumb, but I can back it up. Hearing people say that just makes me irritated.
I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah! Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't have any way of contacting me.
Yeah, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Probably just because I wanted to get away from this place, but you know, whatever. Ritual sacrifices, blood cult, all the things.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay?
Ooh.
You better not make it weird or anything.
Please tell me I can immediately make this weird. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number.
Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming over to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy come over my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah. I'm really going to show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you just say that you were going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like, in front of everyone, that I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyways, I'm heading out now. I'll see you on Sunday.
Never mind.
I can't believe this. Natsuki's going to be coming over to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I'm still pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. Why do I feel so nervous that Sayori's going to find out about this? Oh no. On that point, if I do play through this game again, I don't know if I'm going to because of the horrors that await me. I don't know if I want to subject myself to that. I kind of want to go Natsuki's route. Or route, whatever.
Okay.
That sounds pretty interesting. I fucked up! It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Mona said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. I hope horrors and atrocities happen and this music is still playing in the background. So it's just like... if I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Oh, you sweet, naive child. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might leave me? Ah, thank God my person has some common sense. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki came over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we use to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. I don't want to press enter. Quinn, what have you done to me?
Keep going.
Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's upstairs in her room. It's very strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori.
Hi, Kay.
Ah. Thank God. Okay, I think that speaks more volumes about me than it does about this game. But they didn't help with a freaking black screen and the happy music is gone. I need a second. I feel so underdressed now.
Well, I'm hot again, so.
I'm hot. I'm freezing. I'm hot. I'm freezing.
Pretty much. Okay, so, back to this.
Begin scene.
Oh, I had already done that, okay. Excuse me.
Hi, Kay.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not really much has changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time that we decided the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Kay.
What?
Why can't it be like it always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being selfish.
Coming up my heartstrings.
I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Don't laugh after that! What the hell's wrong with you? Sayori! Grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So, tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Kay. But you're wrong. Nothing's happened to me. I've always been like this.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seen what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Kay?
Damn straight.
I guess I have no choice this time.
Damn straight.
The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do nothing when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in carrying the waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm actually gonna have to take a pause there because I know those feelings. I deal with major depression all the time. That's like really close to home. You weren't lying about this game being like taking you by the throat and being like,
That's the only thing I feel bad about that I don't quite fully understand. I think it was meant to be that way for a reason, considering my trials. I think anger was my go-to emotion in order for me to get through my stuff.
damn. Wow. Sayori, I feel for you so much. Now it makes her. Now I understand why I'm drawn to this character first.
And probably why I'm drawn to Yuri.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it even possible that Sayori hid this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Eh?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could do to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I'd have tried a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Kay. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things.
To a person with depression, that is a valid point. As sad as it sounds, that is a valid point. God.
I don't know if I should have you continue playing this. I'm sorry.
This is going to destroy me. By the end of this.
We'll have kitten therapy.
Oh, I'm going to need some kitten therapy. I'm going to need some big old St. Bernard puppy therapy after this.
I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
Stop laughing. Oh my god.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do.
No, Kay. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you come here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am.
You're gonna make me cry. Stop. Oh my gosh. You're good. Just, oh my gosh.
And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Okay.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day, it makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite her arms being wrapped around her, or despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Okay.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if what I'm doing is the right thing, but all I want is for her to know I care. If you had it in yourself to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Kay. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. Promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans, places to be, singing, yada yada. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? Be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good of me today. You understand, right?
Nope. Actually, yes, I do. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. But don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I don't feel good about this. At all. I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's out in the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in.
Sup?
Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than a school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez, don't make him feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Probably.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job.
I still have a feeling she's going to poison me in the end.
You bought everything I asked of you, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at my home.
Good. I'm glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, indubitably. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly saying something like that, rather than saying something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
What? You're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Kay?
Come on. Since when do I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag that Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy.
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. You're secretly a bodybuilder.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk.
Thanks for complimenting me, you asshat. She hits a fist onto my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
Eh, um, it's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, gee, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What?
That's just a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like...
Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki.
Forget it! I didn't say anything!
I should apologize.
Eh?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, you should probably know that there are a ton of guys who are into the body type like yours.
How would you know that anyway?
No, obey me, headphones. Just trust me on this one.
Gross.
I'm about as elaborate as a brick. Hey, is that to me?
Who else?
Man, let's just get started already.
Haha! You get all sour when girls call you gross. I finally found your weakness, Kay.
You finally found my weakness? I don't have very many shields. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me, tiny little pink-haired, pink-eyed girl. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out some insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally carting full ingredients out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. That sounds more like me. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn all over the countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so I've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Kay, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
I am having fun. Not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me here. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring in each. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you're looking at it makes everyone else's lighten up. Ugh. If just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up.
Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki's proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will do some food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. That sucks. I've done that before and it sucks.
Eh, the icing's still all lumpy.
Hey, that shit is hard to stir, okay? And then you got all the little lumps that you gotta break up, and then your arms get tired because you're holding a huge bowl in one arm and then whisking with this arm, so you're just sitting there for like almost an hour just doing it.
Be like me when my problems. I sit here and be like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, it's like,
God damn it. I keep having to switch like a lot faster than a normal person because I has no hands.
I has no hand.
Look, Mom, no hands.
Look, boss, it's your stumps.
Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Mitsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
Like
After a
that
few
beef
seconds,
machine I am.
the consistency of the icing is already improved. And no, it's true, sometimes you need to be super aggressive. Baking tips for all you folks out there.
Smack that fucking pan. See?
Smack them. As if to emphasize, Natsumi sticks finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Excuse you? Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger closer to the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some of my finger just as Natsuki chugs with all her might. Ah! The force in Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Geez, I wonder what this is going to lead into.
Gross! You got it on my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsumi's cheek. Or Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez. You know what? Take this!
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
Stop!
Okay. Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Take Natsumi's finger and put it in her mouth, licking off the icing. Hey, you're a freaking idiot.
Boys will be boys.
What? Did you just seriously just... Ah!
Her face. Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Okay? You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did this mood turn to this so quickly? Mitsuki is gazing at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Oh, good lord. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. You knew this was going to happen. Mitsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah, the tension for the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. Okay. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue the icing like nothing ever happened, because nothing did happen at all. Stupid protagonist.
Ah, that smells so good.
Ah, delicious. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I bought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns.
Like ribbons.
But you can also use the right stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday, or whatever.
Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Huh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? You can make it more literature-themed by writing different words on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like.
Oh.
Hmm?
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Oh, come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
What? Did you just say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and then we each get to work. We're finally finished and Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. That stuff takes forever. Baking takes forever.
Look at how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see the harm in that.
Well, yeah, but... my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably have downed 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat the dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Ah, already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance.
And, as usual, Natsuki puts the blame on me.
You can't bring the cupcakes. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Uh, yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she just couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You two! I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'm off then. Thanks for the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki,
Eh?
what you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking would be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you.
Okay. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so.
Oh god, Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. This isn't good. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at my sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. This was a mistake. Although Yuri would have been much worse, I'm almost positive. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? What the hell? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it.
No, it's
Oh,
me.
that's you.
I felt it for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori's behind us.
Sayori!
I am the master of predictions. You can't sneak this shit on me. Oh. And the music stops. The music stops. Why does the music have to stop? Why does this bother me so much? Why does it bother me so much? Sayori, why? What?
Hi, Kay.
Sayori! Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Kay. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Can't the cheery music come back? Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was getting really mean to me.
Oh, honey.
So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. Sayori.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Kay? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that. Literally, don't say that. That's not okay.
It's true, Kay. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Monica was right about what, Quinn? I feel like I need to go smack the living shit out of Monica. Sayori, what I said before was true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden on your mind. Your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side so you don't have to feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Kay. I'm really scared.
What are you so scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Kay. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I felt. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Well, I know what the option's going to be, obviously. Because if I say anything else, actually, I'm going to save, just in case, because this game is evil and likes to tear at your heartstrings.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be so complicated. I love you. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, helped me realize that you are truly more important, the most important person to me. That's why I accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Kay.
Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Kay. Is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Kay. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. Oh, there we go. Click the wrong thing. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What's this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought that this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, okay?
It's okay, Sayori. It may take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
I'm just going to take a moment and say that's the appropriate response to how somebody should treat somebody who's depressed. It's not like, obviously, I love you. Don't do that if you don't.
That's too much. Like,
yeah, that's like way too much. Just be like, I'll be there for you. It'll take a little while for things to be okay, but I'm here. I'm here if you need me, and be genuine about it. Not, oh, it'll get better. Or, you're just having a bad day. Shit does not help. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Kay?
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
My heart. What? I don't really understand what Sayori meant by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Aww. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this one to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, preparations for the event should nearly be complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking the 2 trays. That's a bad idea. Mitsuki is already texting up a storm that I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way about Mitsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Mitsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, the event will be great too.
Kay! You're the first one here.
Hold up. Where's the damn music?
oh, you just not noticed that?
I'll keep going.
Hi, ritual leader. Can I help you today?
Thanks for being early.
That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. It must be the one she prepared with that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's what I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on the days important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly as simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. Oh my god. The fact that there's no music playing and that was said, my heart just went like from here to all the way in my stomach. But maybe I should have gone to wake her after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Kay. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Zora really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Just realized I was clicking on her boobs on accident. This literature club is suddenly feeling very apprehensive. What? Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I sort of felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized that Misuki and Yuri's poems are the ones they were performing during our performance. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different than the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
But a poem is never actually finished. It just starts moving.
Wow. That's... I don't feel so good about this anymore. Oh, God. What have you dragged me into? This hell. What is this? Like my stomach is just turning into liquid goo right now.
Doesn't help when I stare into the camera like this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. It get much worse for me.
Too late to back out now.
It's never too late. The exit's right there. If I could just... No, I can't close it. Can't I just... But I have the power of time travel. I can hit this. Aha! That won't make anything better, though. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Yeah?
Kay? What's wrong?
Not nothing. Something. Something very wrong. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so...
Aha. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not that big. It's not a big deal, at least to wait for her or to help wake her up. Even a simple gesture of walking to her from school makes her really happy. Besides, I told I told her yesterday that things will always be the way they have been. And it's all she needs from me, and what I want to give her. I reached Sayori's house and knocked on the door. God, I don't feel good about this at all. I didn't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori really is a heavy sleeper. The swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. This is really something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knocked on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? She really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door.
So,
Oh my god.
the song that's playing in the background that my brother had gloriously run into my room and told me to put you on mute, it's called Sayonara. Sayorinara, something like that.
I'm turning you off for a second.
I love you. It gets better.
It gets
Not cryptic.
like it actually gets better.
Yeah.
That doesn't comfort me at all. Because
Not cryptically.
oh my god. Like so many things are running through my head right now, and I kind of feel like I need to explain it a little bit.
It'll be explained the more you continue forward.
Well, no, I need to explain crap because oh my god. Holy hell.
That's why Josh is worried about me playing, because of my previous experiences. And that's why I spent 14 hours beating the game.
Oh my god, I can't listen to this freaking music right now. Oh my god. I'm sorry this is taking me so long to get back to the game. But
No, you're fine.
that
Have
just-
you not seen my Discord messages? But I was like, fuck this game!
Oh my god, this music. Does this music only show up for her?
Yes, you have to, like, you move forward. You just gotta, you gotta go back to the game.
Look at my eyes.
I love
I
you.
am not okay with this.
It gets better.
I love you too, but oh my god. I am waiting.
Oh, yes. Forgot. You were doing it on Facebook. So,
There's my little kiddo.
since we're on Facebook, it was...
Oh my god. I don't want to play this game anymore.
It gets better.
God.
Do you want to beat the game? Beating the game actually makes it where she don't
It
die.
doesn't hurt as much.
Yes.
Oh my god, I just want to cry.
You sold your soul for a cupcake.
Oh. Please tell me this is just some horrible reality, some horrible mistake. Oh my god, it's going to get worse as soon as I go back to that stupid screen. Oh, I'm not ready for this. Oh, god, I'm not ready for this.
I have no cigarettes.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how much of this you're going to put into the YouTube video, but holy hell.
I feel
I want to.
slightly.
Go ahead.
You go first.
I want to say that if you do put this in here, I want to explain. I have major depression, and I've dealt with depression and suicidal thoughts all my life. So, actually, seeing something like this, I've also worked with mental health. So, I've seen a lot of stuff like this, heard a lot of stuff like this. That actually, like, putting it in front of me and seeing it after knowing that that's what it could have led to was torturous beyond belief.
It's a bit of an eye-opener. It still, don't let my static face fool you, it still triggers me because of the scenario of being face-to-face, of seeing someone, regardless stranger or not, at a young age, in such a predicament. It's not something that leaves your head.
This stupid thing is so fucked.
Do we need kitten therapy right now before we can move forward?
No kittens will make this better. You're funny.
I'm sorry. It does get better though. This is just that one major like.
I want to get through this as fast as possible. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? This has to be a nightmare. Please let it be a nightmare, because this isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything normal up until a few days ago. This is why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Oh my god, I suppressed the urge for vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori that I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Why did I confess about her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? It was my fault. I had swarmed with thoughts telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I had just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it's always been, then I could prevent this. Do I need to go back? Will going back change this at all?
But at this point, I'm gonna actually like put like
I want to
a
throw my mouse
hotline.
at the wall.
It'll start making a lot of sense the more you move forward.
I don't want it to make sense. Oh, this is torture. Oh, my heart.
This is no ordinary graphic novel. I'm just gonna let you know now. If you remember, Monica said you left her hanging this morning.
Monica is God. That's why she doesn't show up on a fucking thing. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This is some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 I'm stuck in a loop. No, I'm not.
Ready to continue?
Can I just... Oh god, I didn't notice that she was... Oh my god.
This is where things starts getting fun.
This is fun? This is fun.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry, viewers. I didn't know I was having fun. I didn't know having my heart ripped out and stomped on was having fun.
This is where it starts getting fun. We had to get past the sad part. The sad, gut-wrenching heart. This is when things start getting psychologically fucking crazy. Fun.
I'm about to be broken down to a paste of what I used to be, aren't I? I'm scared. I am scared.
You ready?
No. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance. Okay. I already know what's about to happen. I already know what's about to happen. Should I say it?
Yeah, if you want.
Fucking Monica. I don't know how. I don't know why. I am severely creeped out. If I could go further back into my couch cushions, I would. This is severely like...
I played this by myself last night, okay? You at least have me.
I need to be held.
Ooh.
Sorry. That girl is... My neighbor and best friend and good friend since we were children. You know, this is the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. So if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and let catch up to me. I'm going to go insane! It's an ordinary school day, just like any other! There's nothing wrong here! Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself that it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. I have no motivation to join any clubs. I feel perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyways. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I pack my things, stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, I know most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Okay.
Monica?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here.
Am I still in reality?
It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class as last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyways?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you can check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I'm actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it.
In that case, what club do you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. The Literature Club.
Okay, Satan. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
That's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature could be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Kay? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it will make me really happy.
Depending on how this goes, I feel very questioned.
Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Not clicking that hand. Obey me. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone with Monica? Sure, I could go check it out.
Awesome! You're really sweet, Kay, you know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
Thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile.
What happened?
That was me throwing my monster can.
Why?
This is hell. I know this is hell. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Huh?
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that.
A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Kay.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you both.
So, I ran into Kay in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Kay?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. Must be hard starting a club.
You could put it that way.
Okay, hold up. Am I just living Groundhog Day?
Just, Rem is, missing. I'm sorry, too soon.
Who's Ren? Oh, people are gonna hate this.
Oh, no, Rem is our wife, dude. We love Ren.
Who's Ren? Okay. You can put it that way.
Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must work really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying the tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting the teapot down in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Kay, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read in these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. You're all going to die. What do you not understand about you're all going to die? Ugh. I hate that it was so peaceful, distressing, but peaceful. Terror. Peaceful, distressing, yet peaceful.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Am I just in a book? Am I just in a book right now?
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid when the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up as that she finds her comfort in the world of bookbooks.
But, you know, I like a lot of things.
Ooh.
Bless you. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
I'm suspicious of Monica, but I'm also suspicious of Yuri.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. Desperately crafts is something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I have a suspicion. I'm going to play through this game 2 more times. 2 more girls are going to kill themselves.
Are you gonna choose my yandere next? Like the waifu?
No, I want to choose Natsuki, but I don't want her to die.
Oh, we can go with Natsuki.
Oh god, no.
What? I was talking about waifu.
Oh no, but they're going to die. That is how they're being eliminated and replaced for some ungodly reason. So they're going to die, and it has to be something in relation to, I don't know, into relation to something. She's probably going to commit suicide too. And then Natsuki's probably going to get killed by her father. Don't ask me why. This is torture. I'm so worried. Okay, I'm okay. Let's go.
I hate horror.
So do I.
Oh, why is that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And get that back!
Fine, fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
Natsuki averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look up quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Kay?
Hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But, I'm sorry, I thought.
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Kay. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. Both body, mind, and soul, I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Kay?
Yeah, it could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Kay, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Kay, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress a class star like Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Fury cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
With that, I departed the classroom and made my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with a poem tonight.
And with this, you have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Would I like to? No. Am I going to? Yes.
A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge, empty room. Its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of intermediate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired.
Where did this come from?
I really don't know, man.
Okay, then. That's a special poem. No! Oh.
So we will end part 4, which was the longest one yet.
Oh no.
Yep. No saves.
Woo! Having so much fun.
Alright.